Alright, Trace W here with my list of cards that aren't rare that everyone should be running. Um, or just really good to run. And my first one, in no particular order. My first one is Irish Volunteers. It says, increase your morale by 400 due to the volunteers' passion for freedom. Now that's really good. 400 morale is always worth running. And there's a lot of those in the rare card list for this year. But its second ability is what I really like, which says, or each of your opponents lose 200 morale for each European land. Not each European land they control, but each European land. So say you have one that you played it in, they have one, your other opponent has one. Say you, and this alone is a good reason to run only European lands. Because European lands are generally good anyway. I run mostly European lands because there's just some really good non-European lands. But it's always a good idea. So all you need is 4 European lands out, and you are anywhere on the field, and you're decreasing all of your opponent's morale by 800, which is a major setback, especially when everyone in your group gains 800 morale a turn. That basically means you win. Uh, all right, moving on to the next card. That would be Harriet Tubman. Outrider, she's not quite game winning, but say you did play your Irish Volunteers. This is the new Harriet Tubman, which says, interrupt, there is peace in your civilization, and no opponent may play a card against you or attack you in your land for 1 round. Alright? So that's really good too. Because, say I played this, everyone's behind me, or I have for some reason decreased the morale on the board. Now, it's hard to catch up when you're on a four turn clock till the game's over. So I like to do I like to play her and then play her and then just do everything else. I don't need to hold up reverse cards like Emmy Noether. All I need is to just put it out there, and it's an interrupt, so it doesn't even take one of my card plays. Or I can do it at the end of the turn right before me, so I get the entire round that way. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just gives you invulnerability. All right, my next one is Code of Hammurabi. It's another invulnerability thing, and it says for the next 3 turns, all cards decreasing your morale are transferred to an opponent of your choice. So say someone played the Lost Colony of Roanoke. It doesn't just decrease your morale, but since it's the card decreasing your morale, you can send it to anyone. So it's for 3 turns, which is still really good. That's almost an entire round, or sometimes more than that. Or Mount Vesuvius, anything that decreases your opponent's morale, including cards that decrease my morale and increase theirs when they play it. Then you gain the morale and they lose it. So that's just a really, really good card. My last one is the Library of Alexandria. I know this one got nerfed a little bit in 2.0. Just the turn limit was brought down. I don't remember how much, but essentially it's the same thing. It says, you gain effects of all knowledge and document cards in play for 5 turns, and then this card is discarded. So, say I play this card, then I play Algebra, which says you gain 300 and 300 strength, or the U.S. Constitution, or the Diary of Anne Frank, which is a rare card, but it's still really, really useful with library. So now I can use it on my turn, and maybe say I didn't go first, so the round doesn't start with me, and you can only gain 800 a round. But on the next round, even if even if someone is in the lead, you can activate these, and then you basically you basically get ahead before the round starts, and then you can play other cards besides morale cards without having to worry about catching up. Uh, Especially Diary of Anne Frank, because you can activate this each turn, and it just cancels something. So that's a really great card to run. Uh, just so you can have a insurance policy almost if someone tries to decrease you. And that's all I have. So hope you enjoyed this video. Try to subscribe and catch you in the next one.